Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry, and I'm just going to do a short little video here. Paul at Washington Pro Carpet Cleaning had asked me how I go about moving equipment in and out of the house, what's my procedure, and so I thought I'd just kind of show you guys what I do. Now, when I get to a house, I'm going to be, what I normally do is I go into the house with my appointment book and my credit card machine. And once I have established what I'm going to be doing, I start pre-vacuuming the carpet. So I walk in with the, I walk in with my appointment book or my receipt book, my credit card machine, and I bring in the vacuum and the spotter tray. So that goes into the house. When I go right up to the door, that's the first thing that goes in with me. I walk through the house, measure it up, give the customer the price, everything's okay, and then I start vacuuming the carpet. But all I've got in the house is the spotter tray and the vacuum. So I start pre-vacuuming the carpet, and as I'm vacuuming the carpet, I have various spot removers that I might draw upon and to pre-treat a spot. If it's a coffee stain, I do have the proxy. I do have the two-part vanish as well, which I don't actually have in the tray right now. But so I have that, and I have a few different spotting agents right there. My All Rug is right there, and I've got some Argo, some Hydrox, which is a Release It product, a couple of other things there. Oh, I see I got a lid off over here. Ooh, gotta fix that. Wonder where that went. Anyway, so that goes into the house. And so as I'm pre-vacuuming the carpet, I'm pre-treating the spots as I go. I normally don't agitate the stain with any tool or whatever. I just usually pre-spot. I'm going to rely on the actual first step of using the fiber pad to deal with any stains normally, although sometimes I might just kind of work it in with my foot a little bit. And that's basically all I do for pre-treating. And then I go back out to the van, and all I need to do then is bring in the machine with my pads. I usually bring the pad, obviously the pad driver, usually a Hogshair fiber pad. You can see one sitting there, and usually at least two Ironman pads. Normally that's what I'm going to be using. So that's my standard practice. And I also have a solution mixed up in the back of my van. I've got about 4 containers, 3-gallon containers. I mix one up and it's ready to go. I mix them up it's a cartridge, one of these ones here. I have them sitting in the van, and I mix one up, and then I'll put into the machine. I'll guesstimate how much I think I'll normally need, and usually I'll put in about 2 gallons. I've got it marked. My machine is marked in incremental. Look at that. There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. I rarely put 3 gallons into that tank, but if it's a really big job, then I might put 3 gallons in there. If I think I might need more than that, then I'm actually going to take the jug in, which is rare, but to reload. I don't mix up in customers' houses. I just that's a very, very rare thing for me to do. But other than boosting, if I was going to put maybe some radical rinse in or something, then I might do it that way. But normally, so back to basics. So I go in now with the rotary machine, my pads, and then I start cleaning because I have already pre-vacuumed, and then I post-vacuum, and then I'm done, and away I go. Now, one thing to remember, this is a practice that when we've been doing this for a few years, we do understand this, us older guys. I always leave all of the things that I'm going to use or I am using at the front door. I don't carry things through the house. This spotter tray normally will sit by the front door, and I might carry a spotter or two on my clip on my belt here. But usually when I'm finished using something, I go and put it right back at the front door, because then if everything is always put at the same place, you're far less likely to forget it, because we do that, don't we? Now, the thing is that sometimes we get into condo buildings, and what we don't want to be doing is going in and out of the condo building and let's see, where's my stuff? Here it is. You want to take everything in one shot. So here's how I do it. And I do it in one shot in almost every case. This is actually a symbol bag. And so now my pad driver are in that bag. I stick my receipt book inside the bag, and then my credit card machine is in a pouch, a camera pouch, and it hangs over there as well. And then this spotter tray, I have this strap which clips on each side, and I just put this strap over my shoulder, and I can carry the spotter tray. And I usually put at least, if it's a condo, I'm normally going to put at least 2 gallons of solution in there, and then I can just tilt the machine back. I got the spotter tray over my shoulder, usually on my left side right here, and then I just take the handle of the vacuum and I push the machine and I pull the vacuum, and I walk up to the condo and in through the door and up the elevator, and that's how I do that. So it's all one trip, and because I'm not using a pump-up sprayer, everything's in the tank. That's one of the reasons why. Another reason why I prefer shower feeding is it's just a much more efficient, not just application, but even moving in and out of the house or a condo, not having to carry that additional item just makes it so much easier. So that's how I do that. Now, occasionally, of course, we there's jobs where obviously we do steps. So when I do a house, when I go to bring in the rotary machine after I've pre-vacuumed, that's when I will also grab the my pump-up sprayer, which is actually battery operated, and my Oric, and the pad driver and pads for that, and then I bring that in at that time. So that's kind of how I do it. It's about being as efficient with your movements as you can. Try not to go, double back any more than you absolutely have to. And by doing efficient things, you end up saving yourself, you can save quite a few minutes on every job, actually, just by being efficient. And at the end of the day, that can turn into a half an hour or an hour. And that makes a big difference, especially if you're working alone, as I am, and many of us guys are. So that's kind of how I do it. And so I thought you might be interested in seeing that. And then I'm going to continue on doing what I'm doing here. This is, I actually had 2 jobs booked today. One called last night, middle of the day yesterday, I guess, and canceled, and my afternoon one, and so I said to my wife, don't bother scheduling anything else in there. I don't really want to. I got a really big day tomorrow, actually. I'm setting up for a big commercial job tomorrow, big condo job. Anyway, my other job this morning, the lady was concerned whether or not the furniture was worth cleaning. It was over 10 years old, and a rayon polyester blend, and already quite deteriorated, and so I advised her not to bother cleaning it, because she was hoping to make it look a lot better. And of course, being a rayon, that's always a challenging fabric to clean anyway, and I just told her it's not worth cleaning, because they're already thinking of replacing it anyway. So that's what I did this morning. Took a little drive, came back home, and now I've got to fill up all of my my jugs, and get ready for my big job tomorrow. I got some already filled up right here, and that'll be a pretty big job. It's one of the bigger condos that I do, and 3 stairwells to deal with, and 3 hallway carpets, plus there's a what do you call it there, a common area in the basement area, a pretty big area actually down there that I have to do. It'll take us to probably between 12 and 1, I think. Pretty big job, a couple of $1,000 or a little bit more, I guess. And but I've got Roger to come and help me. He's going to do the stairs. So anyway, that's what I'll be doing for the rest of the day. Well, the rest of the day today. Obviously, this is only going to take me a little bit of time. I got to pull some stuff out of the van here, and then get ready to put the cleaning product in there, and my my Orbitech. It's going to be my job for the day, or for the next hour, half hour. So just get all organized for doing what I got to do tomorrow. So anyway, I'll let you go. So have a good day.